Start up the next one. Okay, hello everyone. We just finished the first batch of quests for the Winter's Pass. Now we're starting into the second batch. We should be able to finish them before the end of today. As one of them is run around do shit, and the other one's probably a fight shit.
Nice. Fighting.
That's usually how they go. Okay, and then we're gonna turn up here. I like how they block off half of each, or 3/4 of each city. In the past. They're like, we don't feel like redesigning the whole thing, just this part. Still, I'm really interested to see if they're gonna do a similar kind of story arc for FF14 and go back in time to the Maracitian War.
Maybe.
Because they have a lot of lore they could work with the Warring Triad, but also with Bahamut and Tiamat.
But would they really go back like that far?
That's a good question.
As opposed to going back like 20 years like this game did?
It'd be more interesting to go back that far, I think, for people to get the lore. Click the door.
I also found that it was funny that we went back to Warlords of Draenor instead of like, and we didn't like do any going back to the past of like the whole alliance, just the Draenei.
Yeah.
So like no like Danath, Trollbane, and all those people.
All right, there we go. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Roadblock. What are you doing here? Come for a visitor with the boy genius of Winders, have you? I'm sorry to inform you, but I have a super confidential meeting to attend. No time for idle chin wagging. What's the meeting about? If I told you, it wouldn't be confidential now, would it? Maybe you should just come along. Accompany Jeuno Murigito to the meeting? I love secret meetings. I figure you've earned a place after last time. Come along, then, no dawdling. Look, the War Warlocks have gathered in Koru-Moru. You thought you were invited to this meeting? Don't ever be absurd. A potential wise wizard such as myself must master the art of reconnaissance. And I also had to see what kind of goodies the grown-ups get to eat at these hushy-wushy get-togethers. It appears everyone is in attendance. I'll cut right to the meat of the matter. Winders is facing a crisis she has not known since the Federation was first founded. Fort Koru-Moru stands as our last line of defense. That is why I intend to take a request for Sandorian reinforcements. You would grovel before the Royal Knights? Those pointy-eared prancabouts have been our mortal enemies for generations. We are now part of the Allied forces. Sandoria is a nation of proud warriors. Their aid would be invaluable. You can be Zolku.
But
And that one.
it's all the same to me.
Master Caster Patna Otna of the Itaurian War Warlocks. It will be your duty to make the request for reinforcements to the Royal Knight General. Sir, yes, sir. And since I detest sitting around sucking my thumb, I intend to execute my aforementioned strategy. You mean that strategy? The one where you storm Castle Ostroja? Insanity! You would do better rallying the Mithra mercenaries and seeing to the defense of the city rather than wasting lives on a hopeless assaulter. The Mithra will remain here. I shall be taking only my personal guard.
But Warlord, even with your formidable powers.
Your concern is touching but misplaced, Zolku Azolku. Zompa Zippa! I leave command of the city defenses in your hands during my absence. Well, you voiced them in the future, so.
And such capable hands they are. So capable you needn't even bother coming back.
Master Capster Kamalo Damolo of the Sagittarian War Warlocks. Sir. Your duty shall be to command the defenses of Fort Koru-Moru. The Tigress Volunteers and the Cobra Mercenaries will be dispatched to provide a sizable fighting force. Are you displeased with your assignment? No, sir. If something should befall the enchanted walls, the fortress will become invulnerable. Situate the mercenaries in key locations to repel any sudden assaults. He shall serve as your advisor. You may be you see more cooperation with a suitable intermediary. Though these orders are effective immediately. To your posts. Oh, so this was the most successful recon. Well now. What? I see we have a pair of snoopsy-whoopsy interlopers. I was just practicing my information gather. Silence! That's no place for children! Out with you!
Got him.
I think that one. What could the Warlock Warlord possibly be thinking? Does he mean to hog all the glory for himself? Maybe the Lugalaka.
Glory. He'll return to his city of smoking, ashy wash and ruin if he leaves it to the mercy of the theocracy.
This crazy waving to be on the forefront of the action is insufferable. I don't care if he is the Warlock Warlord. His policies have our fair city crawling with Mithrin mercenaries, and he speaks of sending wending for even more reinforcements from Ulziria. As if that weren't bad enough, now we have to request for elven reinforcements. Has his thirst for conflict blinded him to the consequences of his actions? I can't let this madness continue. Your day will come soon, Robel Akbel. Yeah, I know it was Lee Hoboka, whatever his name is.
Yeah, I thought so. So this was me, right?
Yep.
Not bad. Things appear to be progressing to plan. I hope nothing's been forgotten.
Do not underestimate the shrewdness of the Yagudo. They will ruthlessly strike at any weakness in the forest defenses. But if we can strike a mortal blow in the meantime, I am willing to make sacrifices for the greater good.
Oh, how reassuring.
There is one for whom this must be done.
Let's see if your bite is as ferocious as your bark.
Well, with how quickly he killed those Yagudo, I'd say it is.
Alright. What are you doing lying around, brat?
Oh!
Don't you remember what day it is?
That's right, the professor.
He's leaving through the Winter's Waters Gate. Maybe the last time you see him in one piece, so you better give him a proper send-off.
Right. Alright. Please take good dang doodly care of the kids while I'm goneroo.
You've got nothing to worry about. That Adjuto Maragito handled himself pretty well back there at the fort. Speak of the devil. Rest easy, we'll make a man out of him, you'll see.
Oh, diddly. Now, Adjuto, I'll be absentified for a time, so don't go making a noodly nuisance of yourself, alright, Arino? Good to see you again. My duties take me to Jeuno, and I'd be most rankily thankful if you could keep an eye on this troublemaker. There's research effort in Pin Diddly progress to alleviate the food shortage caused by the war. Researchers from across the Vanadale are gathering to offer their ding-doodly ideas. I've been personally invitified to participate in Reno. I must do my bang-bing-dilly best so that children like Agito can grow up to be healthier and stronger. Don't you fret about Agito, MearoGaming. By the time you return, I shall become a resplendent warlock.
I'm sorry I can only spare a couple of kittens to escort you to Jeuno, Professor. I'd prefer to have some more seasoned mercenaries guide you on the trip, but His High and Mightiness, the Warlock Warlord, isn't shy about requesting my troops. Most of my girls were just hustled off to reinforce Fort Koru-Moru. Teal, meal. Ma'am? Yes, ma'am. You two are charged with seeing the professor safe to Jeuno. No side trips. No problem. Show some respect, will ya? Leave it to us, boss.
I mean, I may look a little soft diddly droopy around the middle, but I'm still an elite graduate of the Orrery. I'm not so hang diddly helpless as all that. I must be off. Farewell, Areno.
Windhurst will be safe in our paws. I don't know about those kittens. They haven't even cut their teeth on an enemy yet.
Maybe I should go with them?
Don't be foolish. The professor just had to turn around and bring you home. This seems like a job for you, Miro. Could you chase them down to make sure they reach Jeuno safely? Once Teal and Meal see the professor off, tell them to join the rest of our unit at Koru-Moru.
And then here we are back up at the hostel. Alright. Okay, so we need to go to Saramog Champagne South. So let's go to the book. It's been a while since we've been at Saramog Champagne actually on stream. When was the last time we were there? When we were doing the Bastock Past? Fluffy, hello! Welcome to today's stream. How are you doing? Alright, so yeah, we're going up to this area so that we can complete this quest. We've already done the bulk of the dialogue in the quest description, though, because we've already hunted the 108 Akwipu. You're a bit sad because you watched Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump, it's a great movie. Now, was it your first time watching it, or do you just watch it every now and then and get sad? I've seen Forrest Gump a long time ago.
It's like one of the top 5 movies ever made.
It was a really good movie. I should probably go back and watch it again at some point because it's been so long. Oh, it's your first time. Okay. Fluffy, is there a movie or music that you listen to whenever you feel kind of down that just cheers you up?
This is Saramog Champagne South.
Yes. We are going to Saramog Champagne South. Oops, no, not that's Tulia. I don't want to go to Tulia. Okay, this should be in Svidabruda front. No, this would be Aragon front. Yeah. Saramog Champagne South. We should have the book here. If you don't have the book, then that means you're gonna go to Saramog Champagne normals. You'll probably get sad every time you watch it. Well, it does have a lot of sad parts to it, so. Okay, so you're here. Every comedy movie cheers you up? I have one in particular that cheers me up, and that's Yes Man. I don't know why. That movie just cheers me up when I watch it. Okay, so what we gotta do here is we gotta click on the Bulwark Gate at F6, which is probably on the other side of the fucking map. Yeah, it's the one leading into Jeuno. Okay. Alright, time to mount. And let's go with the crawler. Stuff with Eddie Murphy like the Princess Zamunda. Coming to America. That was a good movie, actually. They got McDowell's in it. McDowell's is hilarious. McDonald's is suing us. I don't see why. We're McDowell's, not McDonald's. They got the Big Mac. We got the Big Mac.
Big Mac. Isa just taught me how to, you know how he quotes things in Discord and it makes it look like he's quoting something because it puts like a border around it?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that? I didn't know how to do that and he just told me how. It's amazing.
I caught on a rock. Whenever I think of Eddie Murphy, though, I think of Coming to America or Trading Spaces. Trading Places, not Spaces. Trading Spaces is that... Coming to America was hilarious.
It's good.
There's a lot of times in that movie where I just feel bad for his royal attendant.
For, what's his actual name? I forget. It's,
I'm not entirely certain.
Arsenal Hall?
I think so, yeah. I think so. That sounds right.
Arsenio Hall, yeah.
Samuel Jackson is a fantastic actor who has been in everything. That South Park, that Family Guy joke about Sam Jackson being in everything is not incorrect. Did you see that joke?
No.
Okay, so there's an episode of Family Guy where Brian is gets a director as a job as a porn star director or porn movie director, and somebody makes a comment at the movies about how Sam Jackson's in everything, and then later in the movie or in the show, Sam Jackson is just casually referred to in one of the directing scenes that Brian's doing. He's like, alright Sam, just go stand by the fireplace and take off your robe. And I'm like, oh my god, that's supposed to be Sam Jackson. It's hilarious. It comes full circle. No! The stream froze.
Oh no.
For Fluffy. I'm not a huge Family Guy fan anymore, but there's just occasionally they got the few jokes that I catch. So I'm like, that's actually pretty funny. You know?
The war machine. Stuck.
Okay. Let's hop off mount here, because we gotta go out that door anyway. I probably should have just rode the mount up, but I didn't think of that. Okay. But this is the gate up here. Bulwark Gate. We never get to go into Jeuno in the past. I still say they missed an opportunity to show us Tavnasia.
Yeah. I already told you, we brought the professor here from Windhurst on official research business.
The Duchy of Jeuno, ruled by Archduke Kemlina, lies beyond this point. I have orders to prevent entry to any unauthorized travelers. Do you have any papers that document this official business? Oh, you tagged along, did you? It looks like you're just in time to joinify us for the return tripperoo. You there. That's far enough. You must possess the proper identification before being permitted entry into Jeuno. Excuse me, coming through. Ah, I thought so, Professor Koru-Moru. You're Rasusu. She's as bing bangly beautiful as an angel, Reno. I figured from your letter that you'd be arriving sooner rather than late. And here I am! I would traversify 1,000 times the digitally distance to make your acquaintance. The esteemed winged personage is Professor Koru-Moru of the Windhurst Orrery, and an honored guest of our research effort. I apologize for the harsh treatment, Professor. Welcome to Jeuno. Yes, welcome. I am so glad to see you've arrived safely. And you are the Professor's escort party? A job well done. I am Professor Koru-Moru's girlfriend, colleague, Rasusu. Nice to meet you. I must introduce you to the rest of the research team. Come along, Professor. This is where we party 5 ways. Keep your ting-tangly tails out of mischief.
Sir, yes, Professor.
Okay. Hamburgers.
That was uneventful. I think I'm suited to a riskier style of mission. You know, storm the enemy base, stealth and assassination, that sort of thing. That fun stuff that the mercenary majors get to do. Something you can sink your claws into. How did it go again? You wanted to impress the prince of a foreign nation with your dazzling swordplay, enter into a forbidden romance, then become a wealthy princess, right? What? What about it? A girl can dream, can't she?
Oh, I say, can anyone help me? Anyone at all?
Would you look at that? You don't see that kind of pretty down south. Miro, we've got to help him. Are you serious?
Helldog, hello! We're only going to be going for a short time after this. Rashimas. Oh, I say, jolly good show. I was about to become afternoon tea for that beast. And what fortune to be rescued by such enchanting maidens.
You really should be more careful out here in the wilds, you know? Teal, one handsome face and we've lost her. Speaking of which, what brings you out here all alone in the first place?
I'm actually a part of the Sandorian reconnaissance party. Am. To cut a long story short, we acquired one of those Yagado 108 knot Quipus, and the feathered fiends were none too pleased. They chased us down, and in the ensuing chaos I was separated from my unit, and we had the Quipus stripped from me. I then had the misfortune to come across that creature.
A tragic tale.
Quipus may contain a vital information on troop movement and the like, and we were on our way back to Sandoria to have it deciphered.
If you don't mind, we'd be happy to help you get it back.
Oh, I say, that's jolly decent of you.
Teal, shouldn't we be getting back to Fort Koru-Moru? How can you say that? Do you mean to leave this delectable, distressed soldier to the whims of fate? My instincts are telling me we're onto something big. If this information is as important as I think it is, we could be looking at instant promotion to mercenary captains. Really? We won't just have our hides skinned by the boss for defying orders. Assuming we manage to salvage this Kipu of yours, would you be willing to share the deciphered information?
Of a certain, there is no reason why this information shall be disclosed to our courageous allies. Your generous and noble words have impressed and captivated me, fair lady.
Oh, stop now. Well then, time to get to work. Miro, let's split up and find this 108 knot Kipu. We rendezvous here at this gate.
Alright, we already have the Kipu. So now we trade it to the Bulwark Gate. Here, Gate, take this item. Done. Ready? Mm-hmm. Oh, I say you found it! Jolly good!
Great work, Miro.
My thanks to all of you. I am overcome by Winter's compassion.
Time to head to Sandoria. How exactly do we decipher this thing anyway?
In a simple matter, I'm acquainted with a friar who has a contract with a beastman interpreter. I plan to have this interpreter unlock the mysteries of the Quipu's knots.
An interpreter, huh?
Is our merry band ready to go? This way, to the kingdom of the Red Lion.
So when did the Sandorians become English?
That one's English.
Jolly good.
I just voiced him as English because he keeps saying jolly good.
Yeah.
Alright, so we have to go to... We have to enter Southern Sandoria, but we have to do it from East Ron first. So let's use our warp ring, and then we'll just teleport to Southern Sandoria, south, and just go through the gate and back in. Oh, hell, dog! You had to go to a wedding, but you weren't too happy with the amount of people there. That happens. But we're glad to have you home and at the stream. Sorry, we're not going for too much longer. We're just gonna finish this quest and maybe the next one, and then we'll be done for today. But tomorrow is gonna be a longer stream. All right, let's go to Sandoria South. Oh, no, not Sandoria South. Or, not Southern Sandoria, Sandoria South. Yeah. And then we'll go out into East Ronfer and then back in. You also can't be mounted while you go back in. Okay. That's okay. Alright, so we gotta go all the way around to the other side of the map to get to the east gate. I wish they would have centralized the home points a bit in these zones.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
I'm going the wrong way.
Well, I have a suggestion for you, and try not to take this too hard, but try not going the wrong way.
No.
Alright, so we talk to Remio or the other guy? I'm talking to Remio. No, okay. Let's talk to Ovag. Evag TK. Haha, Davis forgot how to spell TK. Alright, silly's out here. We'll zone back in. Good night, Fluffy. Thank you for coming by. It's always a pleasure. Make sure you watch a comedy movie as you're trying to sleep so you can go to sleep happy, not sad.
Mm-hmm. So just walk back in.
Yep, you just walk back in. You should get a cutscene. Patna, no, that was you.
Wait, aren't you ladies members of the Cobra unit? Who wants to know? Oh, it's Torian Masters caster Patna Adna. What are you doing here? Now that's an interesting story. You see, I was sent through here to request Royal Knight reinforcements. I come before you to formally request a Royal Knight reinforcements for Fort Koru-Moru. Our beleaguered Federation humbly begs for your aid.
I understand your situation, and I would dearly love to be of assistance. However, the logistics involved in preparing troops for cross-continent travel, I'm afraid it would be almost impossible to find a unit capable of undertaking the journey at such short notice. You can be Ashmay.
General Koru, if I may be so bold, I believe my own unit would not be incapable of making such a trek.
Out of the question! Your troops have an important mission before them. I will abide no unnecessary impediments into our plans for the Saramog campaign. I hope you understand my position, Master Caster. Please inform your Warlock Warlord that the Royal Knights will do what they can. However, nothing can be promised at this time. And that was the end of that. Huh? Actually, isn't this kind of talk confidential or something? It's no secret, Haru. I appreciate having a shoulder to gripey wipe on. I'm afraid the Elven bear a grudge for the time we ruled the continent. Their pride prevented them from lending us the help we need. Sir Hosanu, the temple knight I spoke of, is currently staying in Squire Isle. Let us be on our way. Alright, so this guy is in M8. So that's either over here. Yeah, it's over here. Okay. Should be just around the corner, actually.
Teleporting, I assume. Oh, no, yeah.
Okay. This one, maybe? Looks right. Okay. You can be that guy.
Rashmus, how glad I am to see you safely returned. You were reported as missing by your unit. And who might your companions be?
These fine individuals are citizens of Windus that extricated me from a rather harrowing predicament.
So honest and humble. Deal, give it a rest. Well then, I offer up my most heartfelt gratitude. May the goddess watch over you all.
Hosono, I actually came to you with an urgent request. Would you by any chance be able to decipher the Yagato rope message?
A rope message? Perhaps my goblin friend will have some insight. Leda, could you take a look at this?
This is the one from, Bastok, I'm pretty sure. That was you.
No, I don't have a cup.
Use your hands.
Alright. A gold piece for the guard. Gold piece for the goblin. Can you decipher these knots? It appears to be some sort of Yagado code. Meter is as bright as a box of brass tacks. Piece of crab cake. 1 gold beast coin each. Very well, but allow me to collect that fee a little later. It seems our guests are in a hurry. You got no business sense, Johnson. Well, I'll get my gold one way or another. Let's see this rope. Something about magic gear? Magical equipment? Gear that makes magic useless. The Yagado have made some, it seems. The Yagado have developed equipment that renders magic ineffective.
Magic resistance armor? Sandoria also once attempted to create such equipment in our own conflict with Windus. Have the Yagado been successful where our artisans have failed?
There's more. Manifests lead us to the city. Windhurst will fall? Windhurst will fall. Prophecy, mayhap. Gives me the chills.
This is ominous news. It seems those Royal Knights reinforcements are even more vital than our Tarot friends had anticipated.
Reinforcements? What talk is this?
It seems a request was made recently.
The General Koru-Moru refused this request. How callous.
Hosono, I mean, to somehow convince the General to reconsider his decision to lend troops to our allies. And if it means aiding my new profound saviors, I will travel to Windhurst alone, at the cost of my knighthood.
Though I hold little sway in military matters, I shall add my voice to your plea. And I think it best that you return to Windhurst. It will not help our cause if we are thought part of some Tarot conspiracy. I'll never understand politics. One moment. Please accept this platinum beast coin as a token of my gratitude. May it alleviate some of the cost of your journey.
Excellent.
I'm probably going to... Actually, no, I think I created a large space. Looks like your nose for trouble landed us right in the thick of it, Teal. Is Windhurst going to come through this okay, you think? Maybe I should be making plans to board the next ship out. Bite your tongue. Magic-resistant armor isn't going to help the Yagado against Mithrin blades and arrows. I guess you're right. I wonder if Rashmus and his friar buddy will be alright. I'm sure they'll be fine. I mean, how could anyone resist the charms of two such handsome lads? Those Royal Knights are a stubborn lot according to the Tarot. I hear they put people to the sword for stepping out of line. Put them to the sword? But that would be such a waste! We gotta hurry back to Koru-Moru and report to the boss. Yeah, about time we were heading out. We'll see you there, Miro.
Okay, so we can do the next one, which leads us to a battleground, or we can just be done for now. It's up to you.
I think the battleground will take us a while, probably.
Probably, yeah, plus the cutscenes. So, what we can do is we're going to be done for today. We'll be back tomorrow for a full-length stream from 1 to 4 p.m. as usual. Helldog says the armor that the Taro was wearing was great for white mages.
The what?
That Taro that was asking for assistance.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, apparently that's a really good white mage outfit.
Nice.
Alright, anyway. So, guys, thank you very much for viewing today. I know it was a short stream, but we wanted to get a bit of a head start on these quests to get them out of the way. We'll see you tomorrow, and I'll be back tonight, 9 p.m. EST, for some Earthbound. Look forward to seeing you there, guys. Have a good one.
Earthbound.
Bye.